Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today we are talking the AFC and NFC championships, guys. And this is going to be some good matchups. Obviously, we have the Chiefs versus the Ravens in the AFC side. And on the NFC side, the Lions versus the 49ers. Winners go to the Super Bowl. And then we'll see who takes it from there. But we're going to be analyzing and predicting these matchups. And we're going to see who I think is going to win. So let's just get right into it. Before we get right into it, guys, make sure you guys subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Linda Great Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Great. Make sure you guys go follow me on X at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's for the video and let's roll that intro. Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today it'll be intercepted! The defensive line. What the hell are you doing? No effort whatsoever when it came to the defense. That he is 0 for 2 today. Come on, Stotty. Stop! 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 Red flag! First pitch! Bring him in! Braxton! Stop! Bring that! Yes! Oh, damn. 1, 2, 3. What? Alright, let's go into the video. So, starting off on the AFC side of things, I have the Chiefs and the Ravens. I don't know what the hell I just said. It's the Chiefs versus the Ravens. One thing I do hate doing, though, in my sports analysis career, whatever you want to call it, is doubting Patrick Mahomes. Every time I feel I doubt Patrick Mahomes, he always ends up winning a game. A few years ago, I think it was last season, in the AFC Championship game, I picked the Bengals to win, and then next thing you know, the Chiefs end up winning that game. Obviously, a controversial call in the end, but it is what it is. The Chiefs did end up winning that game. And I've just always been doubting Patrick Mahomes. In the Super Bowl last year, I picked the Eagles to win. And the next thing you know, the Chiefs are winning. And now, all of a sudden, he's back in the AFC Championship game. I didn't pick him to beat Buffalo. He beats Buffalo. I just hate doubting Patrick Mahomes because it seems like he always faces the adversity and he always can win no matter what receivers he has on his table. And on the Baltimore Ravens side, we have Lamar Jackson. Obviously, has had some playoff struggles in the past. First time he's in an AFC Championship game. He has a really good team around him. They're obviously at home for this game. I'm not sure really who to take. I feel like this one is a pick'em game. I feel like both games are pick'ems. But I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens in this one. I'm just thinking about the way that they are probably going to be able to cover these Kansas City Chiefs receivers pretty well. I think Rice is a pretty good receiver. But if you look at the way they were able to shut down the Houston Texans, and say what you want about the Houston Texans, and their lack of weapons, they were able to do it against the Cleveland Browns, which is one of the best defenses in the NFL. C.J. Stroud was able to bullet it to Nico Collins, Noah Brown, guys like that. So I'm looking at that right there. And I'm saying how the Baltimore Ravens shut them down, even without Marlon Humphrey in there. Now that you get Marlon Humphrey back, he can be on Rashee Rice. And then if you put a guy like a Kyle Hamilton, the best safety in the NFL, yes, I said it, the best safety in the NFL, on Travis Kelce, I think you have a recipe for success right there. On the Kansas City side of things, I'm looking at Mark Andrews and Likely coming back, guys who are very good blockers as well as pass catchers. So I'm looking at those guys right there, and they have the ability to block for Lamar Jackson when he runs his read options or he just takes himself. So I'm looking at all that right there. I'm looking at the blocking, then I'm looking at the receivers. I'm looking at Zay Flowers. I'm looking at Odell Beckham Jr. I'm looking at how Odell Beckham Jr. is a veteran that has been in this situation before, trying to get to a Super Bowl. And I think that, I think they'll overcome this. I think they'll overcome Patrick Mahomes. I have them winning this ball game. Next, we have the Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. This is another pick-em, but the thing is, the Lions are a very good play-action team. I don't know if the San Francisco 49ers can defend that. I would think they would be. I think the San Francisco 49ers are the only team in the NFL that don't really fall for the play-action. because of the fact that they can get to the quarterback and the running back. They have the ability to get in the backfield so easily because obviously Nick Bosa, you had a Chase Young, you had a Javon Hargrave, and many others. I'm looking at all that right there, and I'm not so sure if they can stop the play action, but we will have to see there. If they want to sit, most of the teams sit and sort when, they think then there's a play action. I'm not sure if the San Francisco 49ers are going to do that, or if they're just going to try and bull rush Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, or David Montgomery. You also have to think about stuff getting to the outside. I think Fred Warner will do a pretty good job covering that. He's probably the best linebacker in the NFL at the current moment in time. So I'm looking at that right there. Can the Lions get to the outside with a Montgomery, with a Jahmyr Gibbs, something that they do pretty well? And I'm not so sure they're going to be able to do that. So flipping to the other side of the ball for the 49ers offense, I'm not so sure that the Detroit Lions are going to be able to cover the San Francisco 49ers receivers. I'm looking at Deebo Samuel. I'm looking at Brandon Ayuk. I'm looking at Jennings. I'm looking at McCaffrey, who can also catch the ball. I'm looking at Kittle as well. And I'm thinking, the Lions didn't really do the best job against a Mike Evans and a Chris Godwin and a Cade Otton. Are they going to be able to do such a good job against guys like this? I think Deebo Samuel being in there is just a big X factor. He's a decoy if you want to put him as that because of his shoulder injury. I'm sure he's juiced up. I'm sure they put something, they put some shots into him to get take away some of the pain and all that. So I'm not sure how much he's going to be able to get the football. We could see him, maybe running the football a few times if they don't really want him out there catching the football in space. And he has the ability to get hit pretty hard. But we will have to see there. But I am going to take the San Francisco 49ers in this one just because I'm not sure the Detroit Lions are going to be able to stop them on defense, or on offense, Brock Purdy, I would hope would have a better game for the San Francisco 49ers' sake. I think a lot of it does depend on him, but I just think Deebo being in there is a big X factor, and I'm going to take them to win this game. So I have the 49ers and Ravens winning their respective games, and we'll see what happens. That'll do it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe with the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Lynn the Great Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cog Great. Make sure you guys go follow me on X at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast, and make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.